folks. You're watching The Motley Trader, and I'm watching GOVX right now. I have a small position in it, 443, just entered a minute ago. Target at the moment is kind of the highs, but I don't know. 488 is my first code target. Not sure if it'll get there. It's been doing a weird sideways thing, so at the moment I think if it can get to close to the high of this candle, 460 or so, I'll take something. Well, I'm kind of tempted to take something right now since it's really struggling. I'm going to take something right now. It's kind of lame, but I'll take something just because there's not a lot of volume. I guess there is volume, but it's been dying off. There we go. There we go. Nope, not yet. Yes, it's struggling. Struggling. Okay, here we go. Take some here. Sort of just shy of the high, because I'm not sure it's going to break it. Just taking a look at what else might be moving. Nothing. I mean, BFRI is also doing something, but I feel like it's a chase. If I can get a dip at 558, which is basically how I entered on GOVX, was on this this sort of dip here down to 443. That's where I bought it. Then I'd feel safer about getting it to BFRI is on the dip. But at the moment, it's more of a chase because it's really rallying. So contrast that with like AHPI and ISPC, which are sort of the top of the leaderboard, and when it comes to the scanner, they're on a pullback, but I don't want to just catch the falling knife. Even though it's kind of like a support level here, it's been trending down. It's not like it's ranging and it's dipping as it did here for GOVX. It was a quick dip and then a pop. It's not like it's doing that, so I think I'm going to take a little bit more off of GOVX here. See, because AHPI was really a strong dip, I'm not going to bother trying to catch a knife, a falling knife there, right? It's I wish I could share with you my buys and sells, but for some reason that monitor's not working right. That thing. So yeah, it's not showing up right. So I don't know why. So 488 being my first target there. It's looking possible now. Stop is the green line at 453, or sorry, the orange line at 453 here. 458 now is my stop. But I'd like to see 488 hit first. I wish I took more size. I do. but I didn't. Guess I wasn't overly confident with the trade. Here comes 488. Okay, I'll take some there. So that's nice to actually hit the first target. I scaled out a bit too earlier. Now the next target's 525 now. Yippee-ki-yay if it goes there. First, obviously, the hard part is getting over 5, and so I'll probably take a little bit there too, if it does. It's going to struggle a bit, so it's come a long way. There's momentum there. At this point, I want to keep a strong eye on my stop level there, 467. Taken some early. I took some at target. Don't want to give the rest all back. So, if there's strong momentum, then it shouldn't really come back to my stop. That's the logic and the beauty of it. So if there isn't strong momentum, then it does, and so it's a fair exit if it breaks my stop. But I'm hoping for the break of 5. I'm still trying, so. Initial entry 443 on GOVX. I mean, if it can consolidate here without a strong push down or anything, without a big rejection, then I'd consider adding. But definitely it's not safe to add on this these sort of little pops here. And I wouldn't feel safe adding on the break because it could just be a very short temporary thing. I'm seeing all these lines of resistance as well, so that was the closest it got with the 499 on the bid. I'll take a bit there and take a bit there. I'm going to take out here. I'm going to take out there. It's close enough to my target there. Stalling a bit. A bad run. First target and almost the second target. See, when you start getting greedy, expecting it to do all of it in one move, get into a bit of trouble. So I'd like to see it hold 5 right now, maybe dip below it and bounce above it, kind of thing. Basically consolidation there, and then I'd consider reloading on this one. But otherwise, decent start. I almost took HPI because I was feeling a bit of the fear of missing out, but I'm glad I didn't. It's sold off. ISPC really needs to pop again, so it's basically retesting the downtrend, which is fine, but it's got to get back up over VWAP. That's ISPC, the other one I'm watching. there's target 2, cleanly made for GOVX. BFRI also, I don't know. That's the one I kind of didn't want to chase, but it made a heck of a move. Gee, and I was watching it from the 570s. Yikes. Yikes. So the GOVX still getting a lot of volume. Doesn't seem to be slowing down. It's too high now though. I don't really know where BFRI is going. Wow. Sorry, I meant GOVX. Guess it's hit all the targets actually. Look at that. So I don't have any more targets left on GOVX anyway. Hit the last one. Wow. Great. Well, that certainly sucks. It went another 70 cents from where I got out. But don't want to be greedy. Still had a decent run from 443 to 513. So BFRI is approaching VWAP again. BFRI. Don't really want to catch that falling knife, especially actually VWAP's 25 cents away, 30 cents away. It's kind of far. I need more confirmation that there is some kind of support at VWAP. So I'm gonna have to sit it out. Wait, and wait some more. That, or at least get something a little bit closer to VWAP. That way, if it, I mean, there's some confirmation of support telling me the market's still there. Bulls are still there. They haven't left the building. Still, this is also not the time to buy looking for the pop, because that could just have been the pop. The evidence that the bulls are still there, but not the spot to buy. If this is telling me the bulls are still there, I haven't given up on this stock, then I still want to buy its support. It's telling me that the support is in that $7 level. So yeah, so if I can get an entry below 7 would be nice. Okay, I tried catching 703, but it didn't work. It's a bit frustrating when it plays cat and mouse with me, but okay, so it filled my 703. But at this point, I'd be looking for a new high to confirm that it, in fact, was support and is actually trying to get back up again. So at least back to the high of that candle would be nice, which is around 720s. Okay, so it's done that. I'm going to take a little bit off here because I've been beaten up so many times I get a bit shy to. Okay, take some there. Nice, nice, nice. 741. Now, do I think it's actually going to go all the way up there? I don't know. Because it's still below the stop level. So it hasn't totally course corrected. Well, that's unfortunate to get it all the way back there. Okay, so this will be interesting because it did come all the way back to my entry for a moment there. Still a lot of downward pressure, isn't there? So the Bollinger Band's still kind of pointing up, even with all that selling. I'll take a little bit more here because I just don't trust it to stay there. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Now watch it go to 780 here, of course, right?